Okay, this is the TFL inhibition drill. So my legs are at about 45 to 60 degrees flexion, not 90 degrees. From here, my feet will be relatively close to each other, almost touching. And we're going to start in this externally rotated position here. So from here, my femurs are rolled out towards the sides, my feet are rolled out towards the sides. What we want to do in this position, and you can have some neck support here as well, is think about squeezing both glutes, which should pull your pelvis up into a posterior or neutral tilt while keeping our low back flat to the ground. Okay, so we don't have to do anything excessive or we're bridging up like that. Just enough, a squeeze of the glute here to pull your pelvis back. Your low back stays nice and flat. Try not to dig your heels into the table or the bench too much. We don't want to get too much hamstring activation here. We want it to be mostly glutes. So keep your ankles relaxed and just let all that motion come instead from the glutes while your lower extremities is being kind of supported by the ankles there. From here, we're going to roll in while maintaining this glute contraction and staying in this position. Again, trying to get as little hamstring activity as possible. We're going to roll our feet in towards each other as we inhale, and then we're going to exhale as we roll our femurs and feet back out towards the side. And as you roll those femurs out towards the side, trying to get as much your knees as far apart from each other as you can, you should feel the side of your hips starting to work a little bit towards the end. Right, that's that posterior, or that's the posterior aspect of the glute med. Right, so that's creating that external rotation for us there, and then we have this glute max working. So this is a TFL inhibition drill because as we exhale and we externally rotate, we're using the posterior aspect of the glute med to do that, and we're not. What we're doing here is the exact opposite of what the TFL or that IT band tries to do. So we're inhibiting it in that way in which we are using one muscle and we get the reflexive turnoff of the antagonist muscles, in this case, the TFL. So again, if we're doing some of these drills and we're feeling that TFL overworking, we might program in this exercise where we're in this position here, we have rib tuck, we're squeezing our glutes just to get our pelvis into a neutral or posterior tilt, our low back's nice and flat to the ground. I'm trying to limit how much I'm digging my heels into the table. And then from here, from this externally rotated position, I'm breathing in, rotating my feet and knees towards each other. Then I'm going to exhale as I roll out towards the outside. Again, rolling externally as much as I can, feeling the contraction go from the glute med, the glute max into the outside kind of edges and backside of the hip there, which is that glute med posterior aspect starting to do the work. Go ahead, give it a shot.